Yo guys, welcome back to another video of Mystic Morphs. There's going to be a big change. There's going to be more and more videos coming out now since we have had baby geckos hatch, which you would have seen on our TikTok, and we've still got 2 more clutches to hatch, and Rayla should be laying her last clutch anytime now really. And yeah, so we've had first 2 babies, Noir and Onyx. We've had them for about 2 weeks, and one of them, Noir, he's really big now. He grows fast. The other one on the smaller side, but they're both really nice babies. Noir really takes after his dad, just like one of the most recent babies, which you've seen at Will's. Me and Will doing a bit of a challenge with the 2 most recent babies that have been born. We're going to see who raises the best gecko in 6 months. So yeah, we're not allowed to show each other or post the gecko or nothing. And yeah, so Will's got his, which he's called Vino Clips, and I've got mine, which I've called Bane, because he's really dark. And well, I'll show you him now. I'm going to show you all the little setups and all that, but first I've got to show you what Rayla's doing. It's crazy. So this is the look I'm getting from Rayla right now. She probably thinks I'm going to be putting food in there. Not tonight, girl. But she's looking quite thin there, so there might be some eggs. Let's check here. Oh, we might be finding eggs in a YouTube video, guys. Let's just have a little look. Oh, yeah, maybe. Looking quite thin. Thinner than the other day. Alright, let's check. Well guys, I checked. Humid hide and all the others. No eggs as of right now. But maybe that was her last 2 that she laid. Maybe she's done with 4 clutches, which is still really good. So yeah, let's check on the eggs. Guys, so here we have, this would be clutch number 3. 3rd clutch that she laid. It's coming along really well. And they're the most recent ones. Which, clutch number 3 should hatch anywhere between the 23rd and 28th. And the most recent one should be 15th to the 25th of July. So, got stuff to look forward to, so I hope you guys stay tuned. So yeah, stay tuned guys, because there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming to this channel. As you can see, we've got these big plastic tubs and that one, which is actually set up for one of the babies, as he's getting really big. But I'm just not sure when I want to put him in there, because I want him to grow a little bit more first, and I'm able to control their food and everything about them when they're in there a lot easier, which I'll show you all in a sec. But in this one you'll have a calcium dish as well, and a nice big hide, and be able to climb and do stuff, and then eventually they'll go in here. But we're going to be getting more of these for, you know, the babies, depending on how long it takes them to sell, which they are for sale, by the way. The most recent baby isn't for sale, but these 2 are, for £350 each on Pets for Homes as of right now. I'm trying to get them on Morph Market, but it's really taking its time. As of everyone else, we have, well, Toothless was out, seen him literally 2 seconds ago. There's Echo. I bet your Toothless is right here. Yeah, there he is, right there. Absolute beast. Absolute unit. We've got Tyson down here, obviously, basking under the heat. He's also an absolute unit. Amazing, man. I changed up some of his stuff in his tank. Going to be getting all new bedding and all that. So stay tuned for all these videos, guys, because we're going to be doing revamps on the enclosures, especially the leopard gecko ones. We're getting rid of all that substrate in all of them, even in the snake tank as well. She's getting a whole new tank, so she's going to be getting all mad new stuff. Yeah, snake tank's going to be changing. There's the snake right there. We haven't really done much on the snake, noticed, but we will eventually. I'm hoping to get another California king snake at some point because I really want to breed them. But first, I think we're going to try and breed ball pythons because I know everyone likes their ball pythons, so I'm going to try and get that done. Hopefully still this year, depending on whether them babies sell or not. And there's the frog tank. Now before he's all come at me, yeah, he's on paper towel, but that's just because I want to be able to track his growth a lot easier, because he eats dirt when he's, you know, eating and all that, and it's not really that good. So I'll show you guys him. There he is, the Pac-Man frog. And eventually, once he's about, I'd say, nearly the size of my palm, we'll get some nice substrate, maybe even a new tank, because this tank's been through a lot. But get him a new tank and set him up for his adult life. So yeah, anyways, guys, well, enough about all the other animals. Let's get straight into talking about the babies. Let's go. Alright guys, so here we are down with all the baby leopard geckos and their little station. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what they're living in, how I've got it all set up and how I'm working with it all. And I'll also tell you about the geckos and their morph and what actually to be looking for if you're going to buy one, or if you know someone who wants one. And I'm going to tell you what these are most likely going to end up looking like, and I'll put photos up to show you what these guys could look like in the future. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so this is the whole little leopard gecko station. I've already shown you guys the plastic boxes. Got this one as well, but we'll move this one out the way as of right now. So this is the baby setup where all the newborns go. As you can see, it's set up. I hate these drums. It's set up so so that they can, you know, they've got a hide. The heat comes from here, so it's really warm. So this is where the hide will go. Some paper towels, the bedding, and 2 bowls, one for water and one for food, which I primarily feed them mealworms until, you know, they're ready to go into bigger enclosures, and I can give them things like hoppers and crickets and all sorts of things like that. So let's start with our newest baby, Bane. Here he is, right here. Let's get you guys a closer look at him. Okay guys, so this is Bane's enclosure, the newest hatchling. And here he is, right there. As you guys can see, he's got a very hard, sorry guys, he's got a very high influence of Black Knight. It's very dark. There's literally no yellow on him as of now. I mean, we'll see what happens when he goes through his first shed, and we'll see. In about 2 weeks, we'll know whether he'll have any yellows. But I think he's going to be a very dark, exceptional baby, which we'll get to find out because this one is the gecko I'm raising in secrecy for 6 months until we let them, you know, reunite not actually reunite because they'll be too territorial then. But it's when we'll show you guys what they look like, him and Vena Eclipse. But yeah, he's got the same setup. The little hide, the food and water bowl, which he's got no food yet because, well, he's not doing he's not had his first shed yet. But once he does, I'll throw in some mealworms and yeah, start raising them. So you guys best get a good look because this will be the last time you see little Bane. That's his name. Cool name. He's going to be a beast. He does scream. Oh, there's a little one. Alright, let's move on to the others. Okay, so in here we have Onyx, who is 2 weeks older than Bane. And he has had his first few sheds. And I can actually get him on my hand over here anyway, just for you guys. But just look at him. It's not focusing. Look at him. The colours, the yellow, the nice teardrop on his back, which I think is probably one of his coolest features. But yeah, this guy was tiny. Still is. He's still a lot smaller than the other one. Noir, but this guy is for sale on Pets for Homes for $350. Let us know if you're interested. But when I was talking about what these guys could end up looking like as adults, as you can see, this guy's got some yellows on him, and he's more brown than like Bane was. Bane was black. This guy's more brown, so he's going to be like brown, yellow, and white, or brown, yellow, and grey as an adult. I'll put a picture up. But still a really nice, exceptional gecko. And he'll make a great pet or great breeder or whatever you want him for. But yeah, he's absolutely stunning, especially that teardrop on the back of him. Okay guys, so here is Noir, who is absolutely huge. He is massive. But as you can see how much different he looks compared to the other two. This is more like what Bane's going to end up growing up to be. But this guy, as you can see, when I posted him first, he had barely any yellow. But you could see there was some yellow coming through. But his bands are more grey than they are yellow. I'll get him up on my hand for you to see. So, here we go. See what I mean by how his bands are like yellow, but they're also grey at the same time. But his head and his band and like his bands are completely black, solid black. So he is going to be a very nice gecko when he grows older. He is also for sale on Pets for Homes, same price as Onyx, $350. As they are both the same gecko, just different colour patterns. So here you go, if we can get it to focus. There we go. Look at him. Wow. Alright, so as we all know, like I showed you before, this is the little setup that I'm probably going to end up putting Noir in, who's the biggest one, which is the one I've just shown you. Which this is probably what I'll end up putting him in until, you know, he's too big for this, and then I'll put him into that big plastic tub. But that's if we have him that long, until he sells. But before people start coming at me about, like, you know, the keeping them in plastic tubs and all this madness, they're getting sold. They're not living here forever, except for Bane. He will be, but he will end up in, well, not this, but he'll end up in something like what Echo's in, or what Rayla's in, or, you know, what everyone else is in. He's gonna end up in a tank. But for the young years, keeping them in plastic tubs and all that is completely fine, as plastic hold heat really well. So, and that's what baby leopard geckos need to digest food and grow. So it's a perfect alternative. It doesn't look the best, but it works, and it works well. You can do it for adults as well, but obviously keeping them in vivariums, it looks better, and, you know, it puts people at ease. But no, it's a great thing to do, I reckon. I think keeping them in plastic tubs is perfectly fine, as long as, you know, right temperatures and right feed and right amount of hides, right substrate and all that. Which, if you're keeping them in plastic tub, I'd recommend keeping them on paper towel, as, you know, it's a lot easier to maintain everything that way. But yeah, let's get to feeding these guys. Right, so when it comes to feeding them, I like to give them mealworms, just a nice bowl of mealworms. As you can see, I think he's already got some. Let's give some to Noir. See, he's getting too big for this, way too big. Okay, so see, all my mealworms are. I'll show you guys once I've done it. Okay, so this is how it will look. As you can see, I've only got 2 mealworms in this one because that's the little baby, and he probably won't eat them, but the option is there. With the biggest gecko, you know, look at him, absolute beast. He's got loads, nice water too, and same with Onyx. He's got a good few too, and he is looking nice and happy in there. Colours are just insane to me though. Such a nice gecko. Whoever gets him will be lucky to have one, just like him. Right, we'll put that back on him. Close this back up. Well guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, go and check out Will's video, which was posted last night. Even though we're recording these on the same day, my one's coming out next. So go and like Will's video, and see how he set up his new baby gecko. But without further ado guys, this is the end of the video, so don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, because it will help us massively in the long run to do much more cooler things and breed loads of different reptiles for you guys. The bearded dragons, that's all coming soon. There's a YouTube video on that coming soon actually, which we've already started filming, but we just need the dragons to, you know, do their thing. Tyson's actually going insane right now, to be honest. Don't even know if you can see him, but he's right there. Look at him, he's going crazy, thinks I've got food. He's so fat. But oh yeah guys, so don't forget to subscribe and all the other stuff. Go and check our TikTok, go and follow that, share that to everyone you can. Can you hear him scraping the glass? It's unbelievable. And yeah, we'll be able to do much more things. Loads of projects coming, you know, like more leopard gecko projects in the future, king snakes in the future, bearded dragons as of right now. Ball pythons, that one's definitely happening, guys. So stay tuned for that. And I'm not sure there's going to be anything with amphibians just yet, because I'm the only one with a frog. But we'll see what Will and Callum have in store in future. So yeah, guys, peace. See you all in the next one.